Hello there, I am Jeremy Chong and I have decided to make this video because I find it hard sometimes to stay motivated in times of crisis. And we often love being alone when things don't go our way. And I love watching videos that can actually boost my motivation, so I decided to share some of my thoughts with you. A disclaimer though, everybody lives a different life. This may or may not resonate with you, and that is okay. Just have fun watching. Oh, and I apologize for the poor audio quality because I am recording only through my phone and there is no external microphones to it. So, yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So, life lesson number one is to embed the intention to learn and grow. So, we begin asking ourselves the question, why am I doing this in the first place? Why am I even watching this video in the first place? Of course, you are watching this to learn and to understand about life lessons and change. So begin with a clear and pure intention to learn and grow. If you're wondering why learning and growing, it is quite simple actually. Our entire life is about learning and growth. We learn new things each day and growth is the only constant in life. So remember to set your intentions to always learn and grow with life. So lesson number two is to always communicate with Allah. If you don't know, I am a Muslim and I have reverted to Islam in 2014 when I was 14 years old. And I am not a saint, but I would like to share about what I would like to share about this second life lesson is that we must communicate with Allah because our source of happiness and tranquility comes from Allah, and He has given us everything that we need, that we want. So always try to have conversations with Allah. You can do it either formally in the form of prayers or informally just by praising and thanking Him. The more we talk to Him, the happier we will be. So the third life lesson is to improve ourselves at each given moment. So once we have embedded the intention to learn and grow as well as understand the source of our happiness, we need to realize the importance of improving ourselves in each second that we can. So try to do it now and not later. You know, if you have time to learn the Quran, learn it now. If you have time to change and improve your time management skills, do it now. So procrastination actually. So we have 24 hours in a day, so dedicate time to improve something in our lives. It can be as small as brushing your teeth in the right way or as complex as learning how to code. Life lesson number four. Try, learn, and experience. This is something that I personally need to work on more as well. We often do things that we're good at, but not things that we aren't. So for example, if you're good at football, you will play football. But if you're bad in public speaking, you would avoid public speaking entirely. My advice, just go and just do it because try, learn, and experience. Life on earth is so short, so don't miss the things and opportunities that Allah has given you. Even if you fail, at least you did your best. Lesson number five is a sprinter can sprint and a marathoner can run. So we often compare ourselves with others, and sometimes we can be very vicious in that comparison. But remember, a sprinter can sprint and a marathoner can run. Some people are sprinters; they can run, fast, but they can run fast and they can get results quicker. But others are just marathoners; they have to run and endure pain to reach a goal. So when you're falling behind, and it doesn't mean that you're losing or you're weak, it just means that you're a marathoner. So keep on doing your best and inshallah you will get there. Life lesson number six is loneliness isn't an entity, it is the absence of company. I will repeat that. Loneliness isn't an entity, it is the absence of company. So as social creatures, we humans need interaction. Even if your circle is small, you still have a circle to interact with. Loneliness is just the absence of company. So if you feel lonely, fill it up with interaction. You can It can be with anyone, even a stranger on the street. Or if you have no one to actually talk to, remember life lesson number 2, which is communicate with Allah. So that is why it is important to know that first, so that when you're lonely, you know who to talk to. And also read the Holy Quran so that Allah can talk to you back. Life lesson number 7. So small stones are often big hidden gems. So have you ever just been so grateful for the small things? For example, receiving a text from someone, or a random smile you get from a stranger in the mall, or maybe not the mall anymore because we all use face masks, but you get the point. These small things in life don't often get enough attention. We actually neglect it a lot, and but in reality, those small things mean a lot. They really mean a lot. Saying thank you or I love you to someone can cheer the whole day up. Same goes to you. It will cheer you up if you receive this short thank you, or I love you, or I miss you, or hi, hello. Those small steps of affection. So when you receive them, be grateful, cherish them very well, because diamonds and rubies aren't huge metals, they are tiny precious gems. Life lesson number 8 is gratitude isn't always saying thank you. So since young, I have always been taught that to say thank you to people when they give something valuable, and it can be anything valuable. So I thought that receiving a thank you from someone after giving something valuable is, logical. But when I moved to KL, I learned that the phrase thank you isn't the only way to express gratitude. Other forms of gratitude is like paying back the same thing with the same value or more value than that. And the most important one is to remember that you actually exist in life. That is one of the greatest way of showing gratitude, which is remembering the person. So don't be sad when someone don't say thank you as often as you expect. They might just express gratitude differently. So life lesson number 9 is to find the right pill to swallow. So speaking about sadness, sometimes it can be of many reasons. People can be sad, or people can be sad because of their sickness. People can be sad because they cannot control their emotions, or maybe they have just been disconnected with Allah for a long time, so they're sad. So get your diagnosis right. And there are 3 types of pills. So the first pill is physical, the second pill is mental, and the third pill is spiritual. So if you swallow the wrong pill, the chances of being hopeless is high. So find the right one, and inshallah you won't feel sad anymore. Life lesson number 10 is to befriend those who increase value. So in 5 years' time, you are who you spend with today. So always choose good people to be around with. It is easily to identify these good people, and too easy that we often overlook. When a person brings happiness to your life, they are worth being with. If a person teaches you good virtues, they are basically good people to be with. And good people are easy to find. You can actually identify them really quite easily. So if you can't find one, at least be one, of course. Goodness spread like wildfire. Be a beacon of good, and it attracts other people and other good individuals. And so be among the good, and life value will increase. Life lesson number 11 is progress is far better than results. So throughout the years, I've always seen success as the only result. Getting an A in an exam means success, winning a competition means success, but in reality it isn't. Success isn't encapsulated with this ideology only. Success is also progress is also success. So did you do your best? Only you know if you did your best. So if you do, then it is far better than the results, because we as humans can only do our best, and the results is out of our control. Allah is in control of the results. So and Allah look into progress that you do on earth rather than the results, because of course the results are in His hands, not in ours. So you may think that you're not a good Muslim yet, but if you're trying to be one, inshallah, Allah will grant you Jannah. So remember, it is okay if you don't get the results as you expected, but because you already did your best, because you already did your best, and that is the only important thing that you have to focus on, which is doing your best, and you did really great. Lesson number 12 is flaws makes being human unique. So we often perceive flaws as something bad, but in actually we need flaws. Without it, Allah will not send down the Holy Quran. It is there to monitor our life. So it is there to force us to be the better version of ourselves. So being human is to be flawed. Only Allah is flawless, and only He is on all perfection. So embrace your flaws, and it shows that you have something to live for, something to change for the better, and making life more meaningful. Lesson number 13 is grief and pain isn't the indication of weak faith. When we are sad, negative people would say that our faith is weak, but that is not true. There are many examples, like Prophet Yaqub, when he was sad when his son, when he lost his son, or Prophet Muhammad was sad because Allah didn't send down the Quran for 6 months. For 6 months. And there are many examples of pious people where they still feel sadness, and that doesn't mean that their faith is weak. So it is natural to be sad, but do not let this sadness consume us. Remember lesson number 9? Find the right pill to swallow, and inshallah the sadness will fade away. Lesson number 14, rest. We need it. Yes, rest, we need it. Grief, pain, or life in general is very tiring. So rest, take a break, have a Kit Kat or something. If you don't like Kit Kat, have Snickers. So go out and run, live life, see the blue sky, feel the wind, feel the waters. Just have a vacation for a few days and eat, sleep, have good food, feel nature. So just do something that makes you feel relaxed and rest for the whole time, because we are human beings. We cannot work 24/7, so take a rest when you need it. So lesson number 15 is death isn't the end of life, it is a whole new one. So finally, the last life lesson, a lesson that I have not yet experienced actually. It is purely based on faith in the Holy Quran, and we Muslims, we understand that death is just a transition for a better life, for a new life actually, not a better life, for a new life. Hence, we should live life today for the next life, because we might regret not doing the best here and there, and the next life is more eternal, and here it is just temporary. So do your best, and I love you, whoever you are. I share all of my love to all of you. And thank you for watching, of course, for the 15 life lessons from Jeremy Chong that has only 21 years to live. But still, these are the life lessons that I've learned throughout the years, and I hope you find them very helpful. And peace out. So stay safe, wear your mask, stay indoors if you have no reason to go out. So yeah, see you on the next one.